Hey everybody, how's everybody doing, huh? Doing good? Yeah? Cool. Just getting set up here. Let's see here. I think I actually finally got stuff kind of hooked up kind of right. I was having problems with my Amazon Fire hooking up. So we are going to see if it works out here, because we all know I'm using the public Wi-Fi. Checking internet service. Internet service not working. Well, shit. Well, because I wanted to do some cool little funky things, and I guess I should have tested this before I came out here, but oh well. So, for those of you returning, if you remember last week, yeah, some of you, gamer zombies first. As you can hear, they fixed the fountain. Yay! Isn't that pretty? So relaxing. Here, get my shoulder out of the way. But yeah. So, happy Friday, everybody. Well, it's a shitty Friday. You know, we all know 9/11. A lot of you know I was a firefighter during 9/11, and I wasn't out in New York. I was actually here in California during 9/11. Oh, thanks. I was actually out here in California during 9/11, and believe it or not, it was my first night in rotation, September 10th. And I remember, because I slept, we had a men's and a women's bunk area. And I remember hearing, I won't say his name, but I remember his radio going off, and it was usually to a rock station. And all I heard was news. And I'm like, all right, just whatever. And I hear him get out of the shower. He goes into the living room. He turns on the TV. He's all, PCF, girl? Paid Call Firefighter is what PCF stands for. What? So get ready. I'm all, what? And he does this. He just, come here. I walk down the hall. I'm like, dude, no alarms are going off. What the fuck? What's going on? And he's showing me NBC News in the morning, and I'm like, oh, that ain't good. And about 5 minutes later, plane 2 hits. At about that time, the county I was working in hit an alarm, and it was pretty much get everything ready for medical aid. They're not worried about fires at this point. Just get ready for medical aid. It usually takes a crew of 6 to get a water tender, which is your water truck. And there's not a whole lot of room. It's mostly for water, but you can still store a lot of medical aid supplies on there. Then we had our HD, our heavy duty, which is kind of what you see, not the big ones that you see in the city, but the smaller one, the bigger ones that you see for the forest fires. That's what we had. And then plus we had like a F-350 that had a small tank on the back. The 2 of us had that done in about 45 minutes. It usually takes a crew of 6 about 2.5 hours. So yeah, that's my 9/11 story. Went on a few calls, a lot of shaking up people, and understandable too, very understandable. Where I grew up, it's a very patriotic town. Put it to you this way, this town ran out the Hells Angels pretty much with pickaxes and hay forks back in the 50s. So that tells you a little bit about my town in California. But yeah, that was kind of a hard time. And Another time I will never forget, hence why some of you may have not seen. Let's see if we can get it in there. My firefighter tattoo. I was a 2001 September. I had just graduated high school, so I was actually already in the firefighting, but I was like low man on the totem pole. What does it look like from the front? Actually, Bumblebee. Yeah, that's right, dude. Bumblebee. Yeah, right here, Bumblebee. Bumblebee. Now, my first Transformer toy was Bumblebee. Um, and it was the basic one, you know, like level 4. You know, I was kindergarten, and you pulled out his butt, pulled out the top, you flipped his head, you could pull out his arms for the doors, and it had the little holographic thumb sticker. Remember those? Yeah. Yeah, I told you I'm a dork. Yeah, and you guys just thought I was another chick trying to get airtime. Oh yeah, no. Actually, here, let me show you the skies real quick. Yeah, I'm in Sacramento, right downtown. I can't go too far or I'll lose Webb. We remember that from the last time, but it's pretty smoky. Of course, we also had a couple river bottom fires, which the river is just over yonder, about a mile, if that. But yeah, no, we're close to the fires. I mean, watching Andy's feed last night when he went crab fishing, holy crap, that was intense. And that's what I think Mars is gonna look like. Yeah, that's gonna be freaking intense. But no, I do know a couple other people on a couple different other Twitch channels. They live up Highway 50, and it's ridiculous up there. Pretty much everything from Highway 50 to I-80, West Tahoe, pretty much down to Placerville is on fire. And then you have all the fires going off in the Bay Area. I mean, dude, it's crazy. I know the lights suck. That really didn't help any, did it? Damn it. Oh well. Here, let's try. I don't know. Lighting sucks, yo. Here, hey, there I am. Is that better? Oh shit, but the bit rate. Yeah. Back it up a little bit. There we go. Bit rate's still slow. I'm sorry. How many is your count on arrest? Right above your video in Discord. 705 across the state. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to decipher what you're saying, Dubster. I mean, are we saying arrest on the arson of the fires? Because around several states, God, I think there's like, yeah, about 6 or 7. But as far as died, shit, they just found 10 bodies here in California, and that's today. Yeah, it's bad. God, my bit rate sucks, and I'm not on Streamlabs. I'm doing this straight off Twitter. Streamlabs has been giving me fits, so, but yeah. But thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's here. We got the fountain working. That's all I care about. It actually helps with the breeze a little bit, so. But arrest for arson? Jeez. Last I heard there was 4. 2 up in Oregon, but like 2 down here, but I could be way off. I mean, trying to keep up with it daily. I mean, I try and follow the Portland Andy Discord, and I'm like, okay, but that one said that. Now, what? You tell Steve, dude, I tried. He's like ignoring me. I think I'm stalking him too much. No, I'll leave that to Sparkly. Sparkly and Irish Rebel, they freaking stalk him. 10 in Cali, 3 in Oregon, 1 in Washington dead. Yeah, bare minimum. And they still have like 2 dozen unaccounted for here in California. Well, I threw it on the self-promotion Discord. He's probably still asleep. I know. He loves the American Beauty. Well, and then I heard there has been no Antifa involvement, and it was pretty much a big old ass hype. But I mean, that's the one thing with streamers and fake news. And I'm not talking about Fox. I'm talking about, people that play off that they're actually news. And yes, some of them do provide a good service, but yeah. Yeah, and that was the thing. It's just weird how it's all centralized, like down I-5 too. And then of course there's some out in some areas, but like that one that was it Militant Mom that was out there a couple days ago at the rail yard. There was a corporate yard of some sort, and then the rail yard or the rail track got on fire, and then the place across the street, it was like freaking crazy. But yeah, we've had a couple. There was a El Paso, just as you get off Highway 160, which goes out of town. There was a fire there, arson on a building, insurance job. There's been a couple river bottom fires, which I love river bottom fires. God, they were so much fun to work in, as long as there was no poison ivy, because poison ivy freaking sucks when it's burning. Ugh. How many fires did I set? Oh, I've set a lot of fires, but they were all in barbecues. No, actually, I have been a fire starter. No, set backfires. That's fun, because you're like, I'm setting it on fire, no, I'm not in trouble. No, that was awesome. And if you can, if you're able to, hit up the volunteer fire department, okay? Even if you just, literally, if you just do like one weekend a month, it helps tremendous. And it's fun. You'll learn a lot of stuff. Just do not let it go to your head. Okay? You're not Captain America. You're still a human. Breathe, think. Breathe, think. That's all I can say. Okay, so my father lives up there, up in that town, and he's all, yeah, there's that one town like 45 minutes from him that is just completely decimated. It's crazy. Well, yeah, no. Well, I guess, okay, with the George Floyd thing, I guess the prosecutors went to go talk to the medical examiner, and then they're like, oh no, you can't be part of the case. So now they have a potential of being called witnesses. So this, I mean, okay, honestly, straight up America, and worldwide, I feel really bad for that rookie cop. I mean, you see him going, hey, dude. And then the cop goes, no. And he's like, okay, I mean, the dude was like 2-3 days on the job, okay? To me, yeah, that guy did not deserve it. The dude that was on the neck, bye. The other cop, he needs to go, because he had more clout than the 2-day dude to do something about it. Yeah, it's the so it's. See, I thought it was a prosecutor.